Hey guys, this is gonna be a short one. Today was a holiday, so the boys were not at school, and we ended up just getting McDonald's for lunch and going to a park where everybody could run free and just be out in the sun. And the wind was cold, but hope it was okay. The little ones were chasing rocks and birds in the field. It was really fun. Now we're just ate dinner and I'm filling up the bathtub. Babies are napping before dinner. They just totally collapsed before dinner. They keep me till 11 or 12. That's how it is. But for those who are joining now, or like you just randomly clicked on this video, this is about the third of 10 things that a guy wished he'd done more to protect his marriage, and eventually he got divorced because I don't know why personally, but he listed 10 things and today's number 3. So the first one was live more, balance life with work, and number 2 was work out more, so you keep your body in a good shape so you can be hopefully attractive to your spouse. I don't know, working out, I talked about that last time. I'm not gonna talk more about it. Number 3 is speak her love language more. Oh boy, that's what he says. So I'm paraphrasing here, not his own. Everybody has different love language according to that book with 5 love languages that it's mentioned. Some people like more touch and feel, other people like presence, like tangible things, other people like quality time, other people like, oh, what was it? I forgot all 5 of them, but I never read the book. It was recommended to me many times by many people, but I never really had my hand on it yet. But so that's what he says here. Speak her love language more, not his own. And he is kind of guy like tell me kind of guy, quality time of guy, type of guy, physical touch type of guy. And so he because he's that kind of guy, he expresses his love that way. So he told her, I love you. He took her on dates, and he realized that he should have helped more around the house and lightening the burden of a full-time mom. That's what he says. Now, for everybody is different, obviously. Sometimes actions speak louder than words, but I believe when two people decide to have family together and raise kids together, it's still good to remind each other verbally that they love each other. I think that's a big part of it for me, and I believe for everybody in the Western world, I would say. Not here, not in Japan. I guess it takes time and energy and effort to actually set some time apart from what is about you, your goals, your business, your ego, you, and spend a little bit of that time that you set apart to explore, I guess, the love language of your partner. And if you don't do that, what happens is you grow apart, and everybody and both people, individuals, kind of like shut down their way of expressing their love language, I guess. So with that said, I'm not really educated on that topic. I know what I like to do, and we're at the point where it's like we just like it becomes a routine. Yeah, like we never had those date nights, and like he says here that every Friday night for 16.5 years they had a Friday night date night, but he also said that it became so much of a like a routine that they'll just eat a quick dinner or something and just grab something and just talk about the kids. Like that's what happens, you guys. That is the reality. That's what happens too, because it's inevitable. Like you have, like we have 5 kids, and I have plenty to talk about them and their needs and their wants and their issues and everything, you know. It's like you have 5 individuals in the house you have to take care of, so that takes probably most of the time of talking about things. And so this routine, it becomes a routine. It becomes something of like, okay, we know what's next, so we just do it, and we don't even have to talk about it anymore. We just do it. And so if there's no communication, forget about love, expressing love, speaking the love language of the other person, forget about that. Just basic communication, to me that's not even enjoyable anymore. It's just, and a big part of it is because I am talking to a guy with the phone. That's how that's like the perfect definition I can tell you, I can describe. It's like you're talking to a guy with a phone. It's like you're not talking to a guy, you're talking to a guy with a phone. I'm not kidding. I don't know if it's every single Japanese individual, but if that's the case, I feel really bad for all women in Japan. I really do. This is not normal to me. So forget about speaking love language to the other person, the spouse. There is no basic communication whatsoever, and it's been like that for like years, I believe. It's just, and the reason why is because I personally get really upset easily now, because it's not like it's my way or the highway. I don't think that's how it is for me. It's actually the opposite. It's actually the opposite. Me and the kids are always told what it's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, and there's no do you want to do something else kind of thing, because you know, the time frame is not my time frame, it's not the kids' time frame. We just have to play along with it. And so there's no saying, okay, what is an alternative, what is like a thing that everybody could enjoy and stuff like that. So as simple as that. Like when it's just the kids and I always ask them, where do you want to go? To the park. Okay, which park? We have 2 or 3 versions of a park around us, or 4 where we can go. And so now it depends on the twins too, because you know they walk, but you know they're still wobbly. They just need an attention of adults. And so I kind of hesitate to go. I can't go by myself with all 5 of them because the twins are really small. But yeah, things are usually planned and or told, and I give up communicating with the in-laws too, because apparently it happens that I always have been told for years, whatever it's decided, whatever it's to include them and us, whatever we do together, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I know last. And so I just, that is very upsetting. That is very discriminating, I think. It's just every time when I say, oh, did you know that he did, or he talked to the, yeah, I know, yeah, okay, I'm sure you know way before me. That's okay. So just go ahead and live with your parents, that's fine with me. I just can't have it anymore. But yeah, that's how it is. Whether I like it or not, that's how it is. And I obviously don't, so I'm just spitting it out right now, because you can handle only so much of that. Or if I don't even ask, nobody bothers even explaining to me anything. That's even cooler. The coolest part, you guys, is like, oh, what's going on in that building? Like, why there's so many cars in front of our house? Oh, this is happening today. I'm like, oh, okay, good to know. It's like, I mean, I cannot really take my car out of the parking lot because it's like full of cars all around me, but you know, that's fine. This is totally fine. This is how it is in Japan. It's like nothing is really like, what are you talking about personal life? What are you talking about like having your own space? No, there's no such thing. It's like people come and feel like they own the place or something. It's like, I don't know, like people here, and the attitude is really interesting. It's like, I cannot read them, so I don't really enjoy being around them either. So yeah, anyways, yeah. Do I get help around the house to lift the burden of a full-time mom? I get help to a point where the laundry will be out in the morning, the first load, because there are like at least 1 or 2 more afterwards. Then I deal with that. If I want to go shopping for an hour, not for myself, like I said, no, like going with a friend to have a lunch. No, I have only one friend here around, but like, yeah, we always arrange, and we never do, because you know, she knows my situation with, you know, being with twins. It's really hard. So I would go out for an hour, or more conveniently, we will all go and they will stay in the car, and I'll just be the one with, you know, carrying those bags, because yeah, that's a cool thing to do, because I know what I want for the fridge, and I just know which shops to go and where. I know my own stuff, how to do it. So that's that. Yeah, that's about it. Like trash, I don't really, that's something nice my father-in-law has been doing for a long time. He would so how that's how you do, you guys, in Japan. Unburnable and burnable trash. Burnable trash is twice a week in our area. It varies in the areas, but there are different bags, colors as well. It's like the white one is for the burnable, the clear one is for the unburnable, and the burnable is every Tuesday and whatever. Anyway, so that's that. So he collects ours and he puts it in a K truck of his dad. So his dad brings it to the place where otherwise we have to bring it. And I did it once, for whatever reason. He was in England to do his PhD, and I was back here with the kids. That's a very interesting story too. 6 months, man, in a foreign country with 3 little kids. That was, yeah, that was a theme for another story. Anyway, so I walked with the trash to there, and it was quite far. Like, it's not far, it's like around the corner, but if you have trash in your hands, like people have like those lifting kind of like carts that they can pull and bring their trash there. But anyway, so he's been doing that for years, like all this time for us. And then unburnable is once every other Wednesday, I think. So that's like all the plastic stuff, bottles, bags, from whatever, from the supermarket, and that piles up a lot more faster than, yeah, it's faster than the burnable. But anyway, so that's helpful as well. I really appreciate that. And yeah, there's a lot of things that I get help with around, but they're because I don't really know how things work, or they would do it because I'm the foreigner kind of thing, you know. Yeah, that will be that. Like those people when they come to check the water, or the whole for the toilet stuff, like the waste, I don't know, they check every once a year or something, I don't know. See, those things I don't really know, and so they go and talk to them in Japanese. I have no idea. It's like when somebody rings the bell and comes and starts speaking Japanese to me with like a name tag and whatever and brochures of some sort, I'm like, I just send them to the other house, to the in-laws, and like, just please go there, because I don't speak Japanese. Don't know, don't care. But yeah, I mean, I probably would have better attitude if I enjoyed living here, but I don't. I had not enjoyed it. So that's that. Yeah, okay, so tomorrow will be about more present. Put my darn phone down, it says. Tomorrow's video is gonna be fun. I have stories to tell you. But okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.